Hello, hello. Hopefully everything's working well. Hope you're all doing good. I'm currently on my scene page right now because apparently the death of Tiny Bunny made like a post. And I'm just like reading in to see like if anything could be interesting. Mm-hmm. So I made a host by my opinion. The only way to say these things will be doing a soft reboot of the game. No, no, something limited to cosmic changes will making the fundamental changes. Oh! Reworking the law. We're going back to the losing order. So it seems so next thing we're trying to give you. Close all walnuts into canon sets. All the walnuts today from the canon set in the side story comment. Better continuity from the plot. New law will be more coherent and it will be implemented for the entire game, not just episode 5. That will get complete real. The gameplay won't feel like a jumbled mess. Better in-universe logic. No more jumping between the meta universe. Every late detail will be scrutinized. You fix if a videotape and so that one will it will be there in every other route. Transparent native structure, we get rid of soy structure we need to complete. Every playthrough you do will involve all the storylines. A first look, a new scenario item. Oh, interesting. Wow. That's a big post for Tiny Bunny. I'm very curious to see how that's gonna turn out. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna turn on the Mildew Children. Boop. Wow, okay, now I'm very much interested for what's gonna happen to Tiny Bunny. Oh, wow, and wow, no. Okay, the Mildew Children kind of do scare me, live the fact that they don't have, like, a proper, like, main menu when you go to the game. Is like, it literally drops you right off when you last left off, so that's a big thing. So, well, last time we played the Mildew Children, we convinced Iva, or, like, directly the reincarnation of the mom, who is the daughter of, like, the queen, to join us. That was a big thing. I died. So we know what the game over, so we can do the mini games correctly. But now we have to train the new witch as fast as possible to be ready for the ritual. We also found the spirit of loneliness, and we did their respective tasks, so I'm giving how many more spirits are left, and how many more like bonus objectives we have to do. So I do hope everyone's been having a good night though, a good weekend. I did my usual walk yesterday, and I actually finished doing like the quick thumbnail sketch. Like all the thumbnail sketches for the pages for chapter 1 for my graphic novel is complete. So it means I can actually start doing more cleaner sketches. So that's what I might do for the machines, and maybe later on I might do like a stream out of this work on like maybe like new emotes. So let's continue. Also, I did uploaded the VOD of last stream. Okay. So yeah, we need to go to the great tree. Stop. Looking E straight in the eye. Okay. Is this necessary? These will be the most important words you will say today. Repeat after me. Wait. You realize that I'm not willing to give to everything. Naturally. Good. We can begin. Do you, Iva, who has come back unexpectedly to everyone, feel ready to follow me, to follow the will of your father, the Lord of Waters, as a member of the Circle? Betty, do you the courage to go against the great lords if it conflicts with your own? Ready? Well done. Follow me. Is that it? So it is. Were you expecting dozens of vows and promises? I admit it, I was expecting precisely this kind of things. It's time we take a walk in the woods. No matter how dangerous it is, you shall learn things by practicing. Alone? What all about the nightmares taking place in the woods these days? Lie, it's not just you, boosters of a bunch of stupid kids. The Forest Spirits have always been favorite witches. That's why they will be watching over us tonight. There's nothing to worry about. As we see edge of the forest, just follow my lead. We'll ward off any will you will be faced. The last thing we need is to anger the Forest Guardians. I think I need to move my camera. What can we do to anger them? It is certainly not something I intend to do. I merely wish to know what to avoid for our own good. The any time I went into the woods was in the presence of my mother. The Lord of the Forest obeyed her, and I was safe. I am so sorry. I was safe. Don't even know what to expect this time. I'll tell you more when we get there. For now, it's better to think about how to get the Lord's favor. It would be better if we went to my sack to prepare, before venturing into the thicket. I just hope that our ancient rites will work. Okay. We're gonna go. Marvelous. Let the go. I'm curious if there's I need to take another route just to find another spirit. I really like the walk cycles here. It's so nice. Like, these new walk cycles are so different, but they can put so much personality. Like, you can definitely tell, like, Eva has, like, a lot of nobility and high confidence in her walk. We're going after the magic spouts. There's no better time than now. Do you hear the shaman sing a song of grace? Yes, I know about this fight. Appeasing the forest after a beautiful hunt in order to smooth the forest's rage. They mourn its slain children. Oh wow, we can actually hear it. No witch would dare enter the thicket when the Lord is furious. The forest has everything a good witch needs. That is, of course, provided you know the rituals. I told you the essentials. And now, for the most important, look at me. I am looking. Make sure you pay attention to everything I say. Do your best to memorize. There's so much I can elaborate on these few days. Be diligent, please. You will ruin your life if you are careless. But could the divination speak of her demise during the donation? Or worse, it's nice. No, don't think about it. We can't afford for you to be careless. I see. Are you ready? Are you able to memorize everything? This is extremely important. Honestly, my mind is still racing, which makes it hard to concentrate. And I am still afraid. Can you feel my voice shaking? Well, what will happen if I fail? Oh no. I can't reveal the truth. No, not now.
Небеса, услышьте мои мысли. Я обещаю, что скажу ей правду после инициации. Она должна знать до ритуала. К тому моменту для матери уже не будет пути.
Heavens, hear my thoughts. I promise she will know the truth after the initiation, but before the ritual. By then, there will be no turning back for her. You simply won't be ready for a ritual. You have to bust you from the circles and act on your own. You'll be safe. It's us who will have to face the wrath of angry spirits. Oh, don't be afraid. She can't know the situation. I feel like... Oh, hello, Toby Bond. Hello, Guy Penis. Why, you were here during when I was playing Tiny Bunny like a few weeks ago. Maybe like a month or two ago. Yeah, I'm quite intrigued by the story. Also, welcome back. I hope you've been doing well the last time I saw you. I'm just thinking, my lips actually really dry today, so I don't know if I'm gonna do much voice acting. But yeah. I got all of the endings I could find for Tiny Bunny, so I started doing this game, and apparently the death of Tiny Bunny, I'm just planning to rework the whole game now. Which is really interesting to hear. I think my best bet... You'll be safe. I think it'd be better if I can... I'll do this one. It is possible for someone to get hurt or even lose their magic. There's no worse fate for it. You need to screenshot all of the Kifio's lessons to Eva because it'll be... Screenshot all of them? Oh. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, because I know there's like a good ending. I have to make so... Thank you for the warning. Not all, but in the 4 seconds. Got it. Thanks for reassuring me, Kefil. I'll try my best not to fail. There's no guarantee that I will succeed, unfortunately. Now, preparations. Here, take the whole bag and a knife. What? Well, there's no way I can have the knife. No iron for the doctor of the earth. As the omniscient ancestors used to say, one can harvest the plants without using such monstrous tools. You must give something of yourself to the force in order to expect it to be generous with you. Give it some blood. That's certainly an option, but we couldn't be so drastic. The second most effective solution, by the way. Blood is being used for command, but today we're just going to make an exchange. We will cut some of our hair in exchange for cutting of the plants. We will cut some of our nails to get sprouts and roots. It's a simple and fair exchange. The more you give, the more you get. But I warn you, if you dare to cheat, you'll be left nothing. No. I dare not to attempt to put a blade on my locks or worse, my fingernails. Oh, you're gonna be difficult to deal with. I'm sorry, I cannot just give up who I am and stop playing a new role. Wouldn't it be better to pull out a few coals? Oh, you certainly have some bad ideas. Well,
когда мы сорвем плоды. Лично я не желаю гневить владыку.
Yeah, who was doing her haircut before then? Like, it is clear that it's been cut. I would say probably like her mom or like one of the maidens or like a priest. It specifically said no iron can touch the maiden. They might either try cutting her hair with like wood or something. Yeah. Well, no. In the same way that you will feel the pain of giving something away, the forest will suffer when we pluck its sprouts. Personally, I do not wish to anger the Lord. You can make it of bone. True, that sounds like a way, like, teeth can be quite sharp.
Пора. Пора уже почувствовать себя одной с нами природой.
The time has come for you to feel you the same nature as us.
Режь волосы. Пока ты со мной, ты ведьма. Росток колдовского семени. Наклонись-ка ко мне поближе.
Hold the blade and cut the hair. As long as you with me, you are a witch. A spout of a witch seed, lean close.
Весь в эту новую роль и играй с чистым сердцем. Облака, что глядят за нами, поверят, что ты из нашего круга. Стоит лишь тебе поверить в это самой. Пока ты мечешься в сомнениях, духи собираются вокруг, чувствуя подвох. Тянут из тебя жизненные соки.
Accept this new role and play from the heart. The clouds that watch over us will believe you come from our circle. If you believe it yourself, as you doubt, the spirits gather around you, sensing a trick, drawing the sap of life from you. And we got a view bot. Bye. View bot.
Поверь в свою новую сущность, и они разбегутся, как муравьи, почуяв колдовской огонь.
Believe in your new self, and they will scatter like ants when they smell the sorcerer's flame. Yes, now I understand. I'm very much.
Делайтесь, духи! Пред вами стоит колдунья, что владеет оккультными ремеслами.
Spirits, do not be angry. A sorceress of a cult stands before you. You know, the more I look at her mask, the more curious I want to know why very red cheeks. Is what I'm most curious about. Why did he do that?
Ну что за бестолочь?
Oh lord, what a fool.
Ничего не поделаешь. Пусть учится на собственных
It
ошибках.
can't be helped. I'll let her learn from mistakes. I don't think we can. Because I feel like the mom will figure out. Wait, as I remember, Kafir and her brother not sells only their father, but have different moms. That's why he's healthy and has no much. Okay. That's... I actually was a bit curious about that. Because, like, I know, like, they're all related somehow. It would make... Because, yeah, so, like, the daughter of, like, a witch, a child of a witch. And it's like an outcast, but he's not, so... Different mother, yeah. Cut off a strand of hair.
Так падают живые, крепкие сии пряди. Растут сочные плоды с
Hey, Boots.
наши.
Like juicy fruits fallen from lush trees, let those strands fall alive and strong. How you doing, Boots? Hope you have a good week. And
Владыка леса, отдаю родной волос. Черный, словно уголь, блестящие, словно плоды ежевики.
I give my hair to you, O Lord of the Forest, as black as coal and as shining as dewberries.
Клади их в мешок для трав. Теперь ногти.
Put them in the whole bag, and now the nails. No! Yes, gloves off. You don't need them while you're here. What? I didn't really check if there was any gloves.
Да и маску эту тоже можно снять. Хоть взгляну на твое личико.
You can take the mask off too. Let me finally see your face.
Лицо мое видеть запретно, покуда я еще... Ой,
It is forbidden to see my face while I'm still... Oh. I highly doubt Gen 4 Pokemon games will ever come back, but if they do, will be back. Were they, like, connected to, like, the DS, like, UI or, like, systems? They might make a look around for, like, the Switch 2 or something.
Борется со привычной ролью. Хорошо.
Struggling with a familiar wool. Good.
Быть может, обойдемся без этого?
Can we continue without this?
Ладно, оставь, коли так боишься. Но рукавицы придется снимать. Ты же хочешь шагнуть дорогу владыки?
Fine, leave it on if you're so afraid. However, you have to take off your gloves. Aren't you hoping for plentiful gifts from the Lord?
Кожу? Касаться ее холодным металлом?
Expose my skin! Touch it with cold metal!
Именно так.
Exactly. Let's cut the act with and remove those useless gloves. I'm sorry you can't cut your nails with gloves.
Дурно это.
This is just wrong. Could be great for still lab works. Oh! We think great for still lab works and medical gloves. Yeah, it's real like. It's just not careful about like having the gloves on. Yeah.
Но пусть будет по-твоему.
Have it, Yelly.
Это правда обязательно?
Do I really have to?
Сомнение вон, Ива.
Doubt away, Eva. Take off stuff. That's the nails.
Клади их в мешок. Сама увидишь. Плоды посыплются нам, как из рога изобилия.
Put them in the bag. You will see the fruits will come to us as if it's a throne of plenty. Those get from more from the DS and will a pace of another screen which twos it doesn't happen, so I doubt yeah. This guy's just similar to it.
Теперь еще пара вещей. Не менее важных. Съедим пару ягод румяны. Мы как раз такие ищем.
Now, a couple of other things that are equally important. Let's eat a couple of rogue berries. We will be looking for them actually. I'm not hungry.
Причем здесь твой голод? Стоит лишь нам съесть такую ягоду, как подобные плоды станут тянуться прямо к нам и не станут вместо этого прятаться в тени или там за листвой. Они почувствуют некое родство и будут рады упасть прямо в наши с тобой мешки.
What does hunger have to do with it? If we eat a berry like that, similar ones will reach out to us. Instead of hiding in the shadows or behind the leaves, there will be a sense of kinship between us. They'll be happy to fall right into our bags.
Один момент. Тебе их пока нельзя, но надо, а то поди и не найдешь ничего. Откуси половинку, только аккуратно. Раскуси, выпей сок, а остальное сразу же выплюнь. В свой мешок, естественно.
It's just one thing. You shouldn't eat them yet, but you must. Otherwise, you will never find anything. Take a bite of the half, but be careful. Only drink the juice and spit the rest right away into your bag, of course. The second is the only way I can see the Pokemon Company bring them back since he has had two screens and having two screens is literally only for you. Who knows? They might make a good game. It's like, nah, it doesn't look for Darky. I don't know how they would bring those games back. Boots, I'm sorry, I don't know how.
Это вредно. Я поняла.
It's harmful. I get it. Good girl, not the bear. If you do as you're told, it's perfectly safe. Is this a bloodworth?
Сказала же, ведьмина румяна. Сукровица непрозрачная, а тут проглядывает снутро. И лучше скорее понять между ними разницу. Ничего, научимся еще.
I told you this is a rich rogue bloodworth. Is a Q, but its insides are visible. It's best to learn the difference between them as soon as possible. It's okay, we will learn. Let me do this. No, that's actually good to hear. In a berry.
Сладкая. Мне раньше дозволялись лишь ранние плоды. Самые кислые и вязкие. В таком чувствует биение жизни.
It's sweet. The only fruits I've ever been allowed to eat are the early ones. The most sour and tangy. You can feel the beat of life in them. Ooh, it gives a lot more about Hope House. What can you feel in this one? How does it feel? Are you okay?
По всей видимости, недостаточно одной лишь половины.
Nothing yet. Barely just half of it isn't enough.
Даже не думай, больше не получишь. Будем надеяться, и дальше не почувствуешь ничего.
Don't even think about it. You won't get any more. Let's hope you don't feel anything further.
Как я на это надеюсь.
Oh, I hope so.
И, кстати, не говори Вавне, что я давала тебе румяна.
And by the way, don't tell Vavna that I gave you a rogue.
Главное, мне это имя ни о чем не говорит.
Vava, that name doesn't mean anything to me.
Ох, какая я бестолочь.
Oh, what a funny. Vavna and Lydia are not blood sisters.
Не бери голову, пока не успеешь
Uh,
познакомиться с Лидией и найдете общий язык.
don't worry about it yet. You'll get to know them. I think you and Lydia will get along.
Вот и худое сердечко
The
дает
feeble heart reminds of itself again.
присесть.
I should sit down. Oh, no, no, I don't want to die. No, I'm not dying.
Что Ива подумает, если увидит мою хворь?
What will Eva think if she sees me sick?
Как мы с рождения, и для меня дело привычное, лишь бы она не тревожилась.
So I tell her that it's been like this since birth and that I'm used to it. Just so she doesn't worry. Lying to me, what else can I do? Tell her that she'll be lucky if everything will be fine. Yeah, I can't really focus on the tax. I'm sorry, I was not to fucking die.
Ну, а ежели выложить правду? Дышим.
Do I have to tell her now?
Не стану же
Yes, oh my goodness.
Каждая третья ведьма не доживает до Мины. До 19 годов от роду.
There's no way I'm gonna say that 1 in 3 witches don't make it to the chains by the age of 19. She probably knows that herself.
Хотя откуда ей?
And then we'll see she lives like a baby bird in a nest. Doesn't even know what's going on around her. All she knows about it is when the mistress has patted to her ears. There are too many quick time events, yeah. It was kind of funny because like a bunch of cells that's like bloody bleeding, and I was like, isn't I even seen this?
Могу пошевелить.
I fucking died in my house. You know what? I'm gonna reduce the minigame's difficulty because not gonna. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. Not gonna lie, it's so much funnier the fact that we died in our own house. I think that's what's fucking funny. I'm gonna reduce the game's difficulty.
Сладко. Пока ничего.
Okay.
И, кстати,
Ох, какая
Is this one particular minigame I don't like? I like the
с тобой сестры не от крови.
click on the beat parts.
Голову пока еще. Ох, надо присесть.
Yeah, this is nice.
Сказать ей, что так было с рождения, для меня дело. Но опять.
I do feel like
Сказать, что ей повезет.
I understand where this is. I think the other thing I don't like about this like quick time event is that it's kind of difficult to read. It's like so I have like a basic understanding of Russian, but I don't know all the Russian words. So sometimes I feel like okay, I can just listen to the dialogue, but like
Не доживает до Мины.
gotta focus on this.
Годов от роду. Да она и сама, наверное, знает.
I don't know. Maybe if it's like we just focus on this for like a little bit, and then we go back to the text, and then we go back to here, and then like the text will go once we finish this.
А про нас ей известны лишь гадости, залитые в уши. Дышать. Дышать.
Кирфил?
Ifia? What's happening to me? I can't lose my mind.
Спугнуть ее
Again, it would be an unforgivable mistake.
Могу я помочь? Вижу, тебе нехорошо.
Can I help you? I can see that you're not feeling well.
Ты уже поняла, что к чему.
Yeah, because I'm literally bleeding from my nose.
Благо, в сиюминутной дурноте можно винить плоды.
As you figured out already, it wasn't hard to guess. Good thing one could blame the berries for the monthly sickness and keep sighing about the permanent problems with my guts, yes. Come on.
Вот потому и говорю. Много их
Whew.
не сделаешь ради даров леса.
Everyone else confused about the fame when she was telling if it's true. What game is this, Boots? This is the Mildew Children. I enjoyed it. I think the story is interesting to like follow. And that's why I say shouldn't eat too many of them. Yet, have follow one go for the gifts of the Force. I wait a blood.
Осталось последнее приготовление.
Let's go to the outside. There's one last bit waste left.
Надо же, сколь много сложностей в вашем кругу. Дома все значительно проще.
Oh, there's some difficulties in your circle. Things at home are much simpler. In our circle, it's much simpler than it looks, actually. Get used to it, and more importantly, memorize. This is just the basic. The hard stuff will just...
Не ровен час сама начнешь понимать,
Hey, and Jan, I've been doing well tonight.
между собой. И как одно влияет на
I
другое.
have the ability to choose the right answer. Yeah. Yeah, I think... How's your weekend been, Boot? And Jan, I hope they're going well. Yeah, is this... I don't know, it's just the bounty minigame I don't really like. The other minigames I actually do like. And I do like how some of the conversations do matter. Okay, so where's the goal? Is that everything? It's a really beautiful game,
Тут совсем
Well, that's good to hear.
измажь руки в земле, только и всего. Желательно, конечно, ходить чумазой несколько дней, но и так, думаю, справишься. Ростки любят землю, ведь она дает всему жизнь. Вот и будут стремиться попасть в наши землистые руки.
Everything is trivial. It's just a matter of smeared soil on your hands. Although walking dirty for a few days would work as well, I don't think it's necessary, as soil is the source of all life. Spouts are drawn to it, and they will try to get into your soily hands. Oh, don't tell me you can't. Are you serious? You have a problem with that? Yes.
Шумник, не вись. Мне лишь нужно немного времени, чтобы обдумать все за и против.
Please, don't be angry. I just need a little time to think about the pros and cons.
Как так можно? Сколько еще простейших обрядов окажутся для тебя
We don't know about like her home situation because we know she's kind of like locked up and not allowed to leave until like her coronation. So I have no idea like all of the things he has to do at home. But it's kind of like supposedly like the maiden of the forest or something like that, but she can't like touch earthly things. It's a bit weird.
Думаю, я готова.
I think I'm ready. Good.
Присаживайся. Возьмем земли с ритуального круга. И не бойся запачкать подол и рукава. Так только лучше выйдет.
Good. Have a seat. Let's get some soil from the ritual circle, and don't be afraid to get your hands and sleeves dirty. It will help us even better.
Земля есть первое естество. Земля есть мать всего. Так пусть же потянутся жилы из-за ветвей, влекомые терпким духом ее. Пусть ни один росток не отвернется по нашем приближении, ибо несем мы ее на себе. И как малыш тянется к своей матери, пусть плоды потянутся к нашим ласковым дланям.
I like this artwork. You can definitely see like the differences between them, and like, oh wow, they keep their hands. Wow, and it's like really clean. The soil is the mother of all things, the first essence. It is taught spikes low spouts from behind the branches. Let no bud turn away as we approach, for we carry it on ourselves. And just as a baby reaches out to its mother, let the berries reach out to our gentle hands.
Ты готова?
Are you ready?
Ой, ну кто же так пачкает руки? Вот, прямо в землю их опусти и вкопай пальцы. Что здесь такого сложного?
Is that how you get your hands dirty? Here, put them in the ground and dig your fingers in. That's what's so hard about it. Sorry,
Постоянная нерешительность тебя подводит.
this constant indecision is going to get you down.
Кажется, переступать через собственные границы тебя чуть привычней.
Well, I guess pushing the boundaries has become a little more common for you. Good.
Отправляемся, неужели? Благо до леса рукой подать.
Let's go already. It's a short walk to the woods.
Чувствует беду. Снова слышу в голове его слова.
My heart tipsy's trouble. I can hear its broken rhythms in my head again. Oh, what state do I usually sweep? So, currently, my consistent streaming days are today, which is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I primarily stream from 9 p.m. CST to 11 p.m. CST. Sometimes I am a little late due to the fact that my job, I close at my job place. So sometimes I could be 15 to maybe half an hour late because of my job. Recently, though, I'm not late to my Sundays or Tuesday streams. Oh, it's Monday morning. Okay. So yeah, because it's only like 9:36 p.m. in my time zone. So just minus 36 minutes in your time zone. That's where I'm start, and then after that, that's where it ends. Okay, I didn't answer the time. Got it to it. Wow, that's a big time difference. But yeah, if y'all curious what my topics are, on Sundays I stream this game currently. Tuesdays and Thursdays I do art. I just work on my projects. And Friday I do Identity V. It's like another game. It's like, think of Dead by Daylight if you know that game. But yeah. But hopefully it's a nice win for you though. Trust me, I cannot be an morning person, so let's literally just walk forward. Off we go to the woods. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday gotta eat. Yeah. Yeah, you can also just like follow me too, this makes you get notified whenever I'm live.
Смотри, там не ступай на медвежьи следы, если таковые нам встретятся, а то хромать неделю будешь. Листвы лишний раз не касайся и говори потише.
Before we go deeper into the chicken, keep an eyes out for bear tracks. Be careful not to step on them should you seek any. Otherwise, you will limp for a week. Keep your voice down and don't touch the leaves.
Лес сейчас тихий, умиротворенный, так что баламутить воду нам двоим точно не стоит. Потому не вопи, если паука на вороте увидишь.
Now that the forest is quiet and peaceful, stirring up the water is not a good idea. In other words, please don't yell if you see a spider.
Пауки меня не страшат, они боятся нас 100 крат сильнее. К тому же, ядовитых пауков не бывает, а значит, все они совершенно...
I'm not afraid of spiders. They are more afraid of us. Also, there are no poisonous spiders in the woods, so they're all completely harmless.
Это верно. Смотри, не посей мешок.
That's right. Be careful not to lose your sack.
Он никуда не денется.
It is not going anywhere.
Все, что нам с тобой понадобится, растет у одной поляны, не глубоко в лесу.
All the things you and I will need to grow in a clearing, not too deep in the forest.
И никогда даже не думай рвать ягоды в деревне.
And don't you ever think about picking berries in the village.
Естественно, одни плодоносящие девы имеют право срывать спелые дары деревьев. Лишь таким образом можно гарантировать щедрый урожай в будущем.
Of course not. Only childbearing maidens are entitled to pluck the ripe gifts of the trees. This is the only way to guarantee a beautiful harvest in the future.
Будем ли мы в безопасности в чащобе? Опасения все не отпускают меня.
Are we going to be safe in the thicket? It's still hard for me to let go of the apprehension.
Нельзя их пугать. Нельзя.
I should scare her. I shouldn't scare her. I shouldn't. Like, no witch has ever been mauled by a forest bear. You heard of the salmon song yourself. Do you think the forest could still be dangerous after that? Do you hear the crows calling? Well, if it follows it, you're sure to find trouble. Never trust a crow. You heard the song.
Врагов начинай говорить громче. Они услышат человечий голос и побоятся приблизиться.
If you hear wolves, you should start speaking louder. They'll hear a human voice and be afraid to come close. Is this actually true, you guys? Like, is this actually a good tip against wolves?
Когда мать повелевала лесом, все дети его были ей покорны.
When mother enforced her will upon the forest, all of its children were obedient to her. They can harvest enough for the whole list. With these rules, they'll die. Like, yeah, true. Like, what is the birth rate of this village compared to its death rate? I know that's like a really bad, but okay, there's like two things. We could simply interpret this as like, oh, the baby doesn't have to be actually pregnant. So when I heard this, like, I actually really feel like, oh, they have to be pregnant to pick the baby. So no, it's just like they're at the age they can do it. They can start picking it. But like, yeah, no, there's like a lot of weird rules, both from like the village side and from the witches side. But honestly, I've seen a lot more people dying so far. Especially like they die at 19.
Если бы я желала повелевать, зарезала бы козленка. А лучше двух, самых молодых. Но даже свежей кровью мы желаемого не получим. Потому и идем с тобой, как две миролюбивые лозы. Совершенно беззащитные.
If I were to enforce, I would slaughter a goat, or better two. The youngest ones, however, even with fresh blood, we will not achieve what we want. So we go together as two peaceful vines, completely undefeated. Off they go. Okay, so I need to screenshot the lessons here. Well, I could just use this VOD as an example. Ooh, is the map up? Oh man, the map's not updated. That sucks. Sometimes the wolves are not in a big pack or really hungry or rabid. Oh, okay, so that's interesting.
Пожалуй, стоит поведать тебе о силе трав. Наше тело, как ты и сама должна знать, подобно растению. Как по нему течет сок, в наших жилах течет теплая кровь.
Nice.
Руки ветвям, а ноги корням. В конце концов, мы точно так же берем свое начало из земли и остаемся в земле по смерти.
I should probably tell you about the powers of herbs. As you know, our bodies are like plants. As a sap flows through them, warm blood flows through our veins. Our hands are like branches, and our feet are like roots. After all, we also originate from the earth, and we remain inside it after death.
Некоторые ростки и плоды имеют уникальную природу, этим незримым огнем. Внутри тебя разжечь пламя, вдохнуть в твою душу восторг и трепет, открыть глаза на запретные таинства мироздания.
The sorcerer's fire is what binds us together. It is only a few who are able to feel that connection. Some sprouts and berries burn with its invisible fire, giving them a unique nature. They are able to ignite a flame within you to inspire delight and awe within your soul, and open your eyes to the forbidden mysteries of creation. Let's continue the story. I want to give them a lore.
О, это неповторимое чувство, такая вседозволенность. Да, но лишь те, кто рожден под звездой колдовства, могут возжечь в себе это пламя. И как любой очаг, его нужно поддерживать, постоянно подпитывая и не давая угаснуть.
Oh, it's a unique feeling. That's absolute freedom. Yes, but only those born under the source of sorcery can ignite the flame. It's like any heart, it must be maintained consistently, nourished, and not allowed to die out.
Ведь если гаснет колдовской огонь, угасаем и мы. Такой природы. Без них о ворожбе можно забыть.
But if the sorcerer's fire goes out, so do we. The berries we're after are that nature. Without them, witchcraft is impossible.
И еще. Колдовские ягоды ни в коем случае нельзя собирать ночью. Потому как чем ярче на небосводе горит солнце, тем ярче горят и они своим незримым пламенем.
Witch berries should also not be picked at night, as the sun burns brighter in the sky. So do they with their invisible flames.
В действительности считаешь, будто я рождена колдуньей, что я не наврежу себе, вкусив их.
Do you really think I was born a sorceress? That I will not hurt myself by eating them? Don't even think about second guessing yourself, just trust me. As I said, if you listen to me, nothing bad will happen to you. Everything you do will be under my strict supervision, which means that any danger I can prevent will be avoided. I kind of like the... These very doubtful, so I kind of want to second guess.
До того момента ты уверяла, что я вне опасности, а ныне это выглядит дорого стоит.
Ah, but then, now, you have assured me that I'm safe. But how does it seem not to be the case anymore? You have my trust. Please don't abuse it. It is worth a lot.
Здесь у задумчивого вяза сворачиваем на поляну. Смотри под ноги. Нас интересуют белые ягоды, именуемые сивыми слезами. Но можем встретить еще и ужбу.
Here at the bloody elm, we turn to the glade. Watch your step. We are interested in the white berries called pale tears. But we may also find usba. Okay, we're going up. Sorry for that.
Так, что тут у нас?
Well, what do we have here?
Коварная ягода.
It's usba, a Tetris berry.
Глядись и запомни, какая она. Шершавая, значит точно ужба.
Look closely and remember what it's like. If it's rough, it's definitely an usba. If it's rough.
Для нас она бесполезна, так что пойдем дальше.
Oh, wait. Is this one of the lessons I have the screenshots? Okay, I took a screenshot of it. Not. Okay, so it has to be soft looking. I can't really tell.
Так, что тут у нас?
Wait, oh, are these the pale teals?
Вот и они. Это сивые слезы. Вглядись в прожилки. Будто белые вены идут от основания. Лирида называет это паутинкой. Можешь запомнить так. Запоминаешь?
Can I screenshot that? I love what do we have here? Here they are. These are the pale teals. Look like the streaks, like white veins coming from the base. Legit calls it a spider web. You can memorize it by that way. Got it? Not.
Собирай все, что увидишь.
Collect everything you see. Okay.
Это ужба, верно?
This is Uzba, right? Yes.
Так, что
Well, what do we have here? Uzba.
так.
Uzba. A pale teal.
Иногда можно спутать с ужбой, которая нам совершенно не нужна. А если одна ужба затеряется в горсти сивых, точно выйдет беда.
Ooh, and if one Uzba gets lost in a handful of pales, trouble is sure to follow.
Ужба совершенно белая, потому обращай особое внимание на прожилки. Еще слеза гладкая, когда ужба шершавая. Другое отличие — вкус. Слезы очень горькие, их ни с чем не спутать. Попробуй одну.
As Uzba is completely opaque, pay particular attention to the veins. Tears is also smooth when Uzba is rough, and there's a difference in flavor. Tears are very bitter. There's no way to confuse them with anything else. Try one.
О, насколько же... Фу, слов нет. Непревзойденная гадость.
How hey, I have no words. How do you call? Oh,
И это всего одна. Их лучше есть, зажав нос. Не столь отвратно ощущается.
and that was just one. It's better to eat them with your nose pinched. It's less disgusting.
Было предупредить заранее.
You could have warned me beforehand.
В следующий раз обязательно.
Next time I will. Okay, pale teal.
Еще один. Слезы нам безмерно важны. Они выводят из тебя всю дрянь. Очищают колдовское нутро от изъянов, а душу от тревог и черноты. Потому тошнота — первое, что от них почувствуешь.
Here, there's some more. To us, tears are immensely important. They wash away all filth, clean your source with a gut of blemishes, and take the worries from your soul. This is why nausea is the first thing you feel.
Количеством, то есть по 3, 4 или 5 штук, они очистят тело от любой гадости, что ты проглотила. Но нужно вовремя успеть. Ворожить после них приятнее некуда. Прямо чувствуешь это Разнузданное колдовство, кипящий котел внутри.
When consumed in small quantities such as 3, 4, or 5 of them, they will cleanse your body of any nastiness that you have swallowed. It's just a pleasure to conjure afterwards. There's an unbrooded saucer inside a boiling cauldron.
Эффекта не будет, это важно. Но если принять больше 5, ты изведешь всех духов, всех червей и личинок, что засели внутри тебя. Если чувствуешь колики в животе, то они пожирают нас изнутри.
It won't work if you take less, and that's critical. If you take more than 5, you will kill all the spirits, worms, and maggots within you. If you ever felt cramps in your stomach, it's them eating you from within. Even the maggots and worms inside of stomach could be good, actually.
Звучит крайне сомнительно.
That sounds extremely questionable. So, Scripture, I'll prove it. Believe it or not, it's all true.
Знаешь ли сама, кто у тебя внутри сидит?
Besides, do you even know who's sitting inside you? Okay. Peltio.
Запоминай. Больше 5 нельзя. Меньше 3 бестолково.
Okay. Between 3 and 5.
Понятно. Белая паутинка от основания, гладкие, 3, 4 или 5 можно съесть.
I see. White carpets from the base, smooth. 3, 4, and 5 are fine to eat.
На первый раз лучше 3. Позже привыкнешь. Как организм пристрастится к колдовским сокам, придется кушать больше плодов, чтобы добиться желаемого эффекта.
For the first time, 3 is better. You'll get used to it eventually. After a while, you'll need to consume more to attain the desired effect, as your body gets used to the sorcerer's juices.
Больше ни одной, кажется, нет.
There doesn't seem to be any more of them.
Отлично. Теперь пора углубиться в лес. Внимательно гляди вокруг деревьев. Ищем как раз ведьмины румяна. Несомненно, важнейший плод. Ох, сколько же бестолковых дурней считают, что это простая отрава. Совершенно не смыслят в природе вещей.
Now it's time to explore deeper into the forest. Look carefully around the trees. We're only looking for the witch's rogue. It is without a doubt the most important berry. There are so many stupid fools who think it's just poison, completely ignorant of the nature of things.
Также могут встретиться половис и сукровица. Я научу тебя их отличать. Идем.
We may also encounter levers and blood wolves. I'll teach you how to tell them apart. Let's go. Okay. Off we go. To the next set of berries. Oh, that's nice. Like the foot doesn't have like any animation. That kind of sad. And it looks like it's a lot to. Okay, let's go from one direction and make our way to the other side. Oh, this is a lot. Okay, good. So here's the red bus.
Так, что тут у нас?
That looks like mini pomegranates.
Вот и ловис.
There's Elvis.
Запомни, он крайне ядовит. Ни в коем случае нельзя с ним путаться.
Keep in mind that it's extremely poisonous. Avoid it at all costs. Naughty.
Не трогай их. Пойдем искать румяна.
Don't even touch it. Let's go find the rook. Okay.
Так,
Okay, that's the poisonous one.
Это румяна?
Is that a rogue? Indeed it is.
румяна, как ты видишь, обычно имеют оранжево-красный оттенок. При этом темные в основании и на конце. Сладкие, как ты помнишь. Они, в отличие от остальных колдовских плодов, хранят огонь именно внутри. Погляди на пестрящиеся пламенем семена.
Okay, typically roads. Okay, good. Typically, rogues have an orange-red hue with their base, and ends are dark. As you remember, it's sweet. They show the fire might inside, unlike other sorceress plants. Take a look at the flame-speckled seeds.
Ягоды проще простого. Сукровица всегда мельче, при этом непрозрачная и кислющая. С которым румяна путают чаще всего, более желтый внутри. В нем не достает огня. За это мы раньше называли его агарком.
These berries
Не пробуй. С красными ягодами на вкус лучше не рассчитывать.
These berries are easy to digest. Bloodworms are always small, big, and sour. Lavas which is often confused with rogue, is more yellowish inside, lacking any fire. It used to be called cinders for this very reason. Don't ever try them. You can't distinguish the red ones by taste.
Все, какие найдешь.
Make sure you collect all of them. Okay, what's the other plant?
Так.
This is Lavas.
Так.
This is the rogue.
Вот еще несколько румян. Их сок, словно кипящая смола, обволакивает душу, заставляет ее трепетать в предвкушении. И как хворост, брошенный на тлеющие угли, он выжигает неистовый огонь внутри. Скоротечный, да, но безудержный и яркий, как пожар в ночи.
There are a few more rogue's berries. Their juice envelops the soul, making it tremble in anticipation. Like kindling foam on smoldering embers, it ignites the fierce fires within. It is rapid, yes, but unrestrained, as bright as the lights of the fire in the night.
Ощущаешь жар, дрожь и чуешь гарь, а разум мечется в блаженной агонии. Ты понимаешь, что весь мир покорится тебе.
It's only when you feel that heat, silver smells those inside, as your mind reels in blissful agony, that you realize the whole world will submit to your command.
Лес становится для тебя ничтожной букашкой, а великая мать-земля — грядой во дворе, который ты вскопаешь, как тебе заблагорассудится. В таком состоянии начинаешь понимать связи, которые ни за что бы не осознала иначе. Однако вскоре они снова ускользают от тебя. Таинственный заурядный ум не должен касаться.
All of the forest becomes an insignificant bug to you. The great Mother Earth becomes a patch in your garden that you can dig up as you please. As a result, you begin to understand connections that you would not otherwise have realized. But as soon as they slip away from you again, the series of existence that ordinary mind should never touch.
Покуситься на фундаментальные законы матери природы, разорвать ткань бытия и глазеть на ее неприкрытую изнанку. Как подобное явление может сойти с рук?
It sounds monstrous, attacking Mother Nature's fundamental laws. To tear down the fabric of existence and gaze upon its unrecovered underside. How can one get away with such imprudence? It's the world in the world, and all those skills will fade away when the last witch dies. You don't know what you're talking about. Monstrous, maybe, but also unforgettable. There's no words to describe the experience. It will go with.
Станет легче впоследствии.
Do you believe life will be easy after that?
Признаюсь, раньше я считала именно так. Однако, чем больше мне известно, тем яснее для меня видна важность вашего круга. Он, в сущности, не очевиден для посторонних. Оттого и рождается подобное к вам отношение.
It is true that I used to think so. Nevertheless, the more I know, the more I realize the importance of your circle. Outsiders do not see it, and that is why you are treated that way. Oh, that's nice. We are treated this way, you mean?
Прошу прощения.
I beg your pardon. I forgive you. I think it's nice. He's like trying to get a better understanding of us witches. I think that's a good thing, because like, hey, if this is just like a one-time thing he happens with the ritual, maybe once he gets in powers, he will like make so that we get treated better.
Сукровица?
A blood book?
Верно. Когда видишь гроздья, это сукровица.
Berries and butters, that's blood wolf. Got it.
Идем дальше.
We don't need it. Let's move on.
Так.
That is the Logue.
Отлично, нашлись еще румяна. Ты, кстати, не чувствуешь жара или головокружения? Сок ягоды должен был уже коснуться твоей души.
You don't feel hot or dizzy, by the way. The berry's juice should have touched your soul by now.
Ничего подобного.
No, not at all.
Это хорошо. Значит, первый шаг ты преодолела.
That's good. So you've got to pass the first step.
Для начала ешь не больше одной. Позже нужно будет поболее, но пока нельзя. Все понятно?
You should eat no more than one at first. Later you'll eat more, but for now, you can't eat any extra. Is that clear? Of course.
Силу мы используем, как ты сама можешь понять, во время важных обрядов и для любой сложной волжбы. Естественно, за кратковременным ярким приливом идет болезненный упадок сил. Следующего заката терзает слабость и дрожь столь сильная, что едва можешь подняться со скамьи. Ну, такова уж цена за достижение нашей цели.
Oh, as you can imagine, they are used during important rites and for complex witchcrafts. It is natural for a bright burst of energy to be followed by a painful decline in strength. Up until the next sunset, you are plunged with weakness, trembling, so strong that you can barely stand up. However, this is the price we must pay to achieve our goal.
Лучше умолчать о чудовищной боли в висках, кашле с кровью и прочих неприятностях.
Better to keep silent about the monstrous pains in the temples, coughing up blood, and other troubles, and troubles is an understatement.
Если цель блага, без сомнения, она стоит подобной жертвы.
I see, certainly if the goal is worthwhile, so the sacrifice is worth it.
Что за крохотная зеленая ягода, которая растет здесь повсюду?
What is this tiny green berry that grows everywhere around here?
О, это фавец. Тоже немаловажный ингредиент, но сейчас не время его собирать. Сами ягоды напрочь бесполезные. Тут мы срываем листья. Сушеные фавцевые листья мы размалываем и делаем ведьмину пыль. Про нее расскажу позже, но знай, что она применяется везде и всюду.
That's Eve. This is another important ingredient, but now it's not the time to pick it up. The berries themselves are inefficient. We pick the leaves instead. We grind the dried leaves and make witch dust. I'll tell you about it later, but just know that it's used everywhere. Interesting. Okay, here's the next batch. Yeah. I need to get myself a new bottle of water. I finished my current drip, so I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I don't know why, but the last few days my life's been like extra chap. Eh. Help me, everyone. Again, I'm back with a water bottle. Woo. Can I taste some, you guys? Oh. Yeah. Okay, kind of like a fun fact. Recently, me and my older sister, we started watching this TV show on Netflix called Singles and Foreigners, and I'm like, okay, so Singles and Foreigners is like a reality dating show, and it's like, funny enough, I'm not interested in the romance of the show. Like, sure, there's some like cute couples, but like, one of the rules of Singles and Foreigners is while you're on the island, you are not allowed to say your age or your job. Once you get to the hotel, you're all allowed to state your age and job. And I'm like, I'm more interested in what jobs these people have than the romance. I'm like, please get to the hotel. I want to know what your job is. I'm curious to know. I want to know. And so I don't know why it's stupid, but sometimes some people have like very interesting jobs. Like, oh wow, I would have not guessed actually. Oh, the age suit, because it's kind of wild knowing that one of those contestants is literally my age. These are Levi's. Good. I think we got all of them.
Переходим к грибам. Они мелькают
sudden detective boots? Oh, what do you mean? Now we move on to the mushrooms that are popping up here and there. Okay. What do you mean by like sudden detective boot? I buy this on the. Oh yeah. Oh, do you guys know about this show, or do you want me to like explain a little bit what Signals Infernals is all about? Because I'm not gonna lie, seeing that song, I realized, you know what? I've actually never met anyone born in 2002. I know this has like. No, do you need both? Okay, so let's just go to the mushrooms.
Как раз, кстати, еще одна необходимая нам вещица. Это насква, она же смутьянка. Небольшой гриб на тонкой палочке. Отличается от похожих гладкой маслянистой поверхностью и треугольной шляпкой.
Yeah, the base of the site, but expand. Okay. Yeah, how is he like with the others one here? I was born in 2003. So I'm gonna be turning 23 later on this year. This has happened to be another thing we need. Look here, it's Nescua, also called a troublemaker. This is a small mushroom on a thin stick. A triangle cap and smooth, oily surfaces apart from the rest. No, like... That's the thing is, though, I actually don't know if who I meant is an upperclassman. Because, like, I don't go to, like, because, like, growing up, I went to, like, schools with, like, clear uniforms. This is just, like, okay, kids, like, this area is usually for, like, kids and, like, but so, how my elementary school worked as an example, the school was split into two halves. One half, it was meant for, like, kindergarteners to grade 3, while the other half was for, like, grade 4 to 6. I don't know, I actually didn't really talk to my upperclassmen. It's like, I literally didn't know anyone from, like, 2002. So yeah, small mushroom on a thin stick, the triangular caps, oily surfaces set it apart. Got it. Okay. Yeah, this is.
Крепче других сроднилось с сырой землей. И огонь его тоже ни с чем не сравнить. Когда гриб у тебя внутри, он прорастает сквозь органы, сквозь все твои лозы, и его странная магия берет над тобой власть. Душа тут же немеет и будто бы тает, и ты сама уже чувствуешь, как горишь этим бархатным холодным огнем.
It's a unique plant that is more closely related to Earth than any other. Its fire is also unmatched. When you have mushrooms inside of you, it grows through your organs, through all your minds, and then it spreads its strange magic throughout your body. That velvet cold fire immediately numbs and melts your soul while you feel yourself burning. Yeah, it's a... Mushrooms are like fungi, is that correct?
Очень тяжело противиться его воле, но если возобладаешь над собой, тебе откроется мир совершенно иной стороны. Ты сможешь почуять различить шуршание сухих листьев под ногами, коснуться восторга приближающейся весны. Если незримое, смутьянка раскроет пред тобою все тайны.
Now, definitely picking is the reproductive organs of the plant. Oh! That's a new information. To find it will is very hard, but if you succeed, the world will open up in a whole new way for you. You will sense the voice of trees. You will hear the whispers of dry leaves under your feet. You will feel the light of spring as it approaches. Troublemaker will reveal all the secrets to you if you need to hear the unheard and see the unseen. Of the fungi. Yeah, okay, yeah. I understand what you mean.
С грибом внутри.
And then what happened to the mushrooms inside?
Рано или поздно твоя душа вновь возьмет верх и изгонит его. Это может уйти несколько лун.
Sooner or later, your soul will take over again and cast it out. It may take several months, several moons. That sounds like a huge. Well, like, probably. I kind of like back, like a lot of like rituals did involve psychedelics.
И навредит телу и душе.
And will it not help the body or soul? Of course, it will hurt if you forget what I said and do something wrong.
Постараюсь запоминать, насколько это в моих силах. Пока все исключительно просто.
I will memorize everything to the best of my ability. So far, it's a bit unexpectedly easy. And if it won't hit, it will still be the last of us. Yep. Like, right now, I'm just thinking of, like, the movie Midsummer and the amount of drugs that folks were taking in that movie.
Это радует.
That's good to know. Okay, what's the next mushroom?
Так. Это не те грибы, что нам нужны. Шляпки неправильной формы.
Okay,
Идем дальше.
these are the caps seem the wrong way. We'll keep looking. Okay, so that's really clear not the ones we need.
Так.
Not what we're looking for.
Так.
Or what we need.
Глотать их стоит, едва переживав. По 10-12 штук за раз.
Each one should be swallowed barely chewed. 10, 12 at a time.
Мало.
Nimal. Wait, Nimal. That means like not small, is what he basically said. Not small. Now I'm thinking of a reality so called a cat a smuggler, like let's smuggle the fruits in here. That's me, my granny collecting mushrooms in the forest. Oh, you actually went. Oh, you know what? Actually, I used to do that too, Toby. When I was younger, me and my family would go out to like a forest to pick berries or mushrooms too. Now I think I'm realizing so called. Wait, is that like an actual soul? And a cat's a smuggler or like no? Because I know a cat's a predator.
Просто поселишь в чреве гриб. А коли проглотишь больше, точно отравишься. Считать-то, я надеюсь, умеешь.
You just plant a mushroom in your stomach if you eat less, but you'll slowly get poisoned if you eat more. I hope you know how to count.
Что за вопрос? Позор той дочери корней, что не владеет элементарными дисциплинами.
What kind of question is that? Same on the doctor of roots for not knowing the basics.
Замечательно. Значит, не пропадешь. Запомнила, как выглядит? Собрать нужно немало. Благо грибницы уже.
That's good. You'll be fine then. Do you remember how they look like? We're going to need a lot of them. Good thing for Mythic Iswits. He must live in the sub area, so you did not pick any mushrooms in the family, but because vitamins like mushrooms I've been accustomed to, so we need in on them. Ah. See, because like what my family used to do is like my parents were really close with like another family. We still are very close with them. So sometimes during like the summer or springtime, we will all just drive out to like the countryside, go to a specific area, then we just go into the forest picking out berries and mushrooms. Did I miss any mushrooms or not?
Нам что, и такие?
Конечно, нет. Это... Думаю, нам достаточно.
Oh, it was not yet.
Собирала.
So many what you have gathered. Here.
Неплохо. Да, нам точно хватит. Это, конечно, не все плоды, что мы применяем, но здесь мы иных не найдем. Тем временем солнце уже слабеет, а с ним и колдовская мощь трав.
Not bad at all. Yes, we certainly have enough, although these are not all the plants we use. We won't find any others here. In the meantime, the sun is waning, and the sorcerous powers of the herbs is waning as well. Some of the areas are so typical. So surprisingly, with my area, you're so typical that we only really see mushrooms around fall. Lol.
И знать, что по вечерам в лес дороги нет. Из земли вырывается
Bear in mind that we should not set foot in the dark forest at night, for when it gets dark, fiercest beasts emerge from the earth. At least fly a dragon, everybody knows to be poisoned. Yeah. Stop, wolf.
Матушка Земля.
Oh, Mother Earth.
Прошу, давай поскорее вернемся в деревню.
Please let us way back to the village.
Давай возвращаться. Пойдем тем же путем, так безопаснее.
Yes, let's head back. He will go the same way, it's safer. Okay. Okay, get it, Jack Howell. We're leaving your area.
Волки. Сыны леса нас заслышали.
Wolves, the sons of the forest will have heard us.
Тихо, снова ты без...
I feel like we're gonna...
Малышься, вся подготовка оказалась в туне.
All the preparations have been for nothing. All of the forest. What have you done to you?
Прятаться?
What do we do now? Hide or sue ourselves? Keep sight, whisper, hide, ladder. You don't have to worry. We are invited guests here. Do you figure out all the preparation ways?
Что ты натворила? Ты же нас погубишь. Лишь владыки укрощают диких зверей. Нам теперь не укрыться.
What have you done? You'll get this kill. The lords are the only ones who can take wild beasts. We can't escape now.
От несчастья сохрани и
Bother us, keep us from misfortune, and seal us from harm. Keep us from misfortune, seal us from harm. Shan't take a decent line. At least be glad they'll be scared of our voice. I swear they're getting close. Don't you say we have to be heard?
из-за тебя мы теперь волчья добыча.
Убежали. Фу, можно успокоиться.
Yo, yelling actually works.
Время в лесных зверях. Стоит им услышать людскую речь, они тут же бросаются прочь. Настолько охотники их застращали.
You really know very little about forest beasts. As soon as they hear human speech, they immediately rush away. This is how much hunters have intimidated them. They have really fell?
Неужели нам ничего не угрожает?
Are we really no longer in any danger? We played the safer zone.
Что прогнала их. Я испугалась вне всякой меры.
Thank you for turning them away. I was scared of my mind. I didn't chase them away. They left on their own because we're not the enemies of the forest.
Я уже готовилась обернуться волчьей невестой, как в сказке. Гора с плеч.
Truth be told, I was getting ready to do a wolf ride like in fairy tales. What a load of my mind.
Пойдем скорее обратно.
Let's way back. The sun is already dying. I think these were one of the other like possibilities.
Прошу, мы можем ускориться? Покинуть скорее это гнетущее царство.
Please, can we hurry up and leave this dreadful realm?
Вижу, что-то тебя гложет. Это из-за случая с волком? Нет. Скорее, из-за сегодняшнего решения, перевернувшего твою жизнь с ног на голову, правильно?
Probably, yeah. Let's just. Something is. Other streamers had to stab the wolf. Oh! Someone had to actually stab the wolf? Ooh, maybe I should have stabbed the wolf because we could have used the wolf remains for something. But what actually the possible outcome was to actually stab them. Something is eating away at you. Is it related to the wolf incident? No. It's more about today's sisters that turned the left upside down, right?
Дикие звери меня ужасают до дрожи в коленях, да. Но сейчас не одни они. Причина моих тревог.
My knees tremble as I think about what happened. However, it is not the only thing causing me anxiety.
Весь день не давала мне покоя опасная мысль. Все вертелось вокруг, будто надоедливая мошь.
Like a pesky moth, a dangerous thought was nagging at me all day, spinning around in my mind.
Я всегда считала мать владычицу, величайшей хозяйкой, охранительницей всех без исключения природных процессов. Считала, что лишь истина льется с ее благих уст.
I have always considered Mother, Mistress, as the greatest caretaker, the guardian of the natural order. I thought the words he spoke were always true.
Она не могла, сколь значительна ваша роль, сколь сильны вы духом.
She called you weak, flattering, and envious, and I accepted her words without reservation. I had no idea how important your will is and how strong is your spirit. Your insolence, of course, is crossing all boundaries at times, but
Тот факт, что она говорила неправду. Она не лгала, конечно, нет. Сомнений быть не может. Она ведь слишком мало знала о вас. Или никогда не имела возможности прикоснуться к вашему быту.
the fact that she was not telling the truth. She was not lying, of course. No, there's no doubt about it. And it's likely that she did not know much about you, or never had the opportunity to experience new ways of living. So, yes, so it would seem.
Обманывай себя, сколько влезет. Только от истины не сокроешься.
You can fool yourself all you want, but you can't hide from the truth.
Я не знаю, что мне делать. Мой единственный ориентир оказался иллюзией.
I don't know what to do now. My only guidance was an illusion.
Эту драму
I'm sorry for starting up all of this drama.
я будто потерялась. Неужели и впрямь такова моя судьба?
It's like I'm lost. Is this really the fate of mine? Oh, that's why the spirit of loss was interested in you. She feels lost about her fate. Got it. We can talk about it. Does he want a moment of peace, or should I try to open? Let's give us a peace.
Отныне я искренне намерена принять чужую роль и стать той, кого от меня ждут.
As of now, I am tending to take on the role of another and become what is expected of me.
Готова броситься в черный омут с головой и по-настоящему помочь в сием нелегком деле.
I am ready to plunge headfirst into this black maelstrom and truly help in said difficult task. In our ritual of the Mason, we got up. And that was chapter 5. Cool. I don't think I can complete chapter 6 in my usual 2 hours, because I have like half an hour left. I might do like an extra 10 minutes or maybe 20. Eva, are you there?
И что это за молчание?
And what's with all of the silence? Okay, come on, Eva. What's wrong with you now?
Спит еще? Быть не может.
Is he still asleep? He can't be.
Именно своем роду.
Could it be that she left her ball? If you can hear me, let me know. Let's stop hiding. You can't escape your fate. Can you hear? Listen, stop hiding. You can't. Knock, knock.
Уже никого. Куда ее унесло?
It looks like there's no one inside. Then, where did she go?
Она упоминала, что нередко покидает келью, дабы пообщаться с разными ребятьми. Может, стоит поискать неподалеку?
I think she mentioned that she often leaves the cell to play with the children. So maybe I should look nearby.
Почему с тобой всегда столь сложно?
Why is it so difficult to deal with you? Okay, probably wants to explore the map like a little. Because I feel like this chapter we might find like another spirit. But the question is, which spirit do we might be able to find today? Or do I have to go for like another...
Колдунья, вот и ты!
Wait, there you are.
Пожалуйста, некому больше! Бес ко мне подсел, жизни не дает! Так вот и залез в мою шкуру, шлет кошмары до тревоги! Лика, поди, опять постарался!
There's no one else I can turn to, so please help me. It feels like there's a fiend inside of me. He won't let go. The damn one got himself under my skin and sent me nightmares and trepidation. I'm sure it's like us doing again. He's always talking about Lika.
Платить за работу.
How will you pay me?
Меня спросу нет. Все клыки растратил на обереги.
I have nothing. I spent all my things on an amulet. Messing with fiends for nothing. No way. Please, please, please. No, get off. I'm not gonna contact you. All right, I'll get you out of this mess.
Простому. Немного приготовлений и заговор. Поиски Ивы нельзя отложить.
I'll keep it simple with a little preparation and a little incantation. I'll send you find Eva. Close your eyes.
Точно надо. Мне страшно.
Are you sure this is necessary? I'm scared. Yes, close them already. Let's make the circle.
Противосалонью. Зло бесовского роду.
Whiskers to spite the evil kin. Lay hand.
Чего?
What are you doing?
Тихо!
Hush, we're performing your exorcism.
Духи из страшного черного леса.
Spirits of the fearsome woods.
Природы земли поражают.
Offering of us intend no good. Feel the witch's restless wrath. Don't you dare cross her path.
Порву ваши жалкие нити.
I shall tell you feeble cell. I shall burn your body with fire. I shall leave you missing a cell. And scatter you out in the ugliest mire. Okay, there you go. Exodus done. Oh, cool. I got the achievements.
Пролетела мигом.
Feeling better already.
Вот ведь ты мастерица. А мне даже отплатить тебе нечем.
You're just a master, and I don't even have anything to repay you with. At the very least, tell me what's your name. I only ate the meal. Are we going? May the earth cover you. Tell me your name.
Ланик зовут.
Malik is my name. I'm Kifron.
Будем знакомы.
It's nice to know you. I don't need to know you. I don't need. I'll be going. May the earth cover your tracks. See you later. Okay, that's at least nice. I feel like an event might happen now because I was helping the child so many times.
О чем я вообще думаю?
Okay, so there's a limit of where I can go to. So let's just trigger all of my invisible walls.
Ну, конечно, я притащилась. Если и у дома писаря ее не окажется, я точно этих бесенышей прокляну.
Of course, I drag myself to the wrong place. And if I don't find her in the scribbler's house, I'll call the little devils for so. Okay, so yeah, that's the limit I'm gonna have to go for here. I'm also really impressed with the development of this game. Like, there's some like nice detail to like show off like the different events if I'm in the correct conditions.
И куда я опять притащилась? Пора поворачивать назад.
Sup?
Она благословлена полной луной. Он нес с собой сучья и разбивался об острые камни.
That is really impressive. Well, like, I know the voice acting was like done by other people, but the fact that like, the majority of this game is just by one person is really impressive. She was blessed by the full moon. She sat silently for the longest time, watching the raging stream, and carried twigs and grass over the sharpest rocks.
Ее все не возвращалась, ибо не знала она, что ждет впереди, но помнила, что наречена избранницей, потому обязана была совершить сие деяние.
There's no end to her trembling, as she wasn't sure what lay ahead. Yet she remembered that she was named the Chosen One, and as such, she had no choice but to do what was necessary.
Чувствуя мягкий взор луны на своих плечах, ощущая ее материнскую ласку, она, наконец, преисполнилась решимости и бросилась в ручей.
Therefore, feeling the moon's soft gaze upon her shoulders, feeling her mother's touch, she threw herself into the stream.
Сделала это ради нас.
It Elsa really do this for us?
Конечно. Пережили бы мы ту весну, если бы не она.
Of course. Would we have survived that Spain if it wasn't for her?
Что дальше?
What next? Don't stop! Amazing.
Корней, сокрытая от глаз, рассказывает истории детворе. А они даже не ведают, кто скрывается за деревянной маской. Приняла на себя роль благостного духа.
There is a roots hiding behind a mask. Tells fables to children, and they don't even know who's behind that wooden mask. It's as if she's taking the role of a benevolent spirit.
Ой, вы нетерпеливы.
Oh, how impatient you are.
Альца оказалась в воде. Поток тотчас же обхватил ее ледяными пальцами и потащил далеко-далеко. Столь долго провела она под водой, увлекомой рекой, что потеряла счет дням. Она чувствовала леденящее касание неистовых вод на своей коже. Чувствовала, как ее нарядное платье невесты изрывается в потоке камней и кривых веток. И испугалась.
So Elsa found herself in the water. The stream immediately wrapped its cold fingers around her and dragged her far away. As she was being dragged by the river, she had lost tracks of time. A chill passed through her body as he felt the swirling feathers and touched her skin, felt her uninviting dress being torn by the torrents of rocks and crooked branches, and got scared.
Может она, избранная дева, предстать пред женихом в таком виде? Что, если он отвергнет неряху?
How could she, the chosen maiden, stand before the bridegroom in such a state? What if he would eject the slob?
Неожиданно она увидела стаю небольших карпов, плывущих рядом.
Suddenly, she saw a flock of small carps swimming nearby.
«Кто ты и что делаешь в нашем царстве?» — спросил карп.
Who are you, and what are you doing in our kingdom? The carps asked.
«Я желаю увидеться с вашим царем, владыкой речных вод, великим Полозом. Ведите меня к нему, женою ему буду».
I wish to see you, king, the lord of the river king, the great Carpolo. Take me to him. I will be his wife, replied Elsa.
«Твой совершенно негоден», — сказали строгие карпы, и поднесли ей венец из белых лилий и платье из речной тины. «Когда предстанешь пред владыкой, скажи, что Солерей благословили тебя сегодня». Она ощутила, как изменился речной поток. Воды стали мягче и теплее.
Your attire is quite unfit, the carps told as they presented her with a crown of white lilies and a dress of river mud, saying, When you stand before the Lord, tell him that the sons of the rivers have blessed you with these gifts. She felt the river flow change, and the waters become softer and warmer.
Коротко ли плыли они средь вод этих, да оказались, наконец, в широком русле. И узрела она пред собою речного владыку, что раскинулся всюду, куда глаза могли дотянуться.
Long and short they swam through these waters, and at last they found themselves in a wide riverbed, and she saw the lords of the river before her, who spread out wherever the ice could reach.
«Кто посмел тревожить мои устья?» — молвил владыка. «Ты здесь нежеланная гостья, дитя почвы. Возвращайся на твердую поверхность».
Who dares to disturb my river mount? He said. You are not welcome here, child of the soil. Return to your solid surface.
Вспомнила волшебные слова, что должна сказать. «Избранница земли ниспустилась в глубокие воды, стоит пред тобой честна и невинна. Несу на себе дары сынов твоих, потому ты выслушаешь меня».
Elsa remembered the magic words she could say. The chosen of the earth has descended into the deep waters. She stands before you, honest and innocent. I bear the gifts of your son, and so you will listen.
«Воля твоя сильна. Говори, дитя».
Your will is strong. Speak, child.
Солгала она, когда владыки, терзая собственную душу. «Матушка моя захворала, и лишь Тина из глубин речных сможет помочь. Служить тебе готова, покуда мне не снискать сии лекарства. Но лишь 10 зим отведено мне землей. 10-й весной я воспряну из вод, и ты забудешь обо мне, а я о тебе».
Then she lied to the Lord, tormenting her own soul. My mother is ill, and the only medicine she can get is seaweed from the river's depth. I am ready to serve thee until I find it, but the earth only gave me 10 winters. On the 10th spring I shall rise from the waters, and you will forget about me, as I will forget about you.
Речи твои горьки, но краса твоя необъятна. Подплыви поближе, дитя могучей земли.
Truly, your words are bitter, but your beauty is immense. Come close, child of the mighty earth.
Тогда приобнял он юную деву в 3 кольца и промолвил: «Оставайся ты здесь, будь моею женой, храни мой кров, ибо все люди покорятся тебе, как они послушны мне. Дели со мной ложе, ибо 33 года был я одинок, и оттого гневлив».
He then embraced the young maiden firmly and said, Why wouldn't you stay here, be my wife? Keep my household, for all the rivers will obey you, as they obey me. Share the bed with me, since I have been alone for 33 years, and therefore been wrathful. Age gap much?
Рассеивай тревоги
Concerning age gap much?
Чем счастливее я, тем спокойнее мои воды. Проживем с тобою добрых 10 лет и вернешься обратно к солнечному свету. Карпы, верные мои посланцы, поднесут в твой дом любые дары рек, ибо будут дары сии и твоими по праву.
Dispel my anxieties and exchange my joys for the happy I am, the calm of my waters. You will live with you. We will live with you for good 10 years, and then you will return back to the sunlight and to your family. My faithful messenger, the carp, will bring any gifts of the rivers to your home, since these gifts will be yours by right.
Птица кивнула в ответ.
Asa did ever
С
reply.
тех пор живут они счастливо, душа в душу, а река ежегодно разливается, наполняя землю живительной влагой и принося нам щедрый урожай.
They lived happily ever after, and the river overflows every year, bringing the earth life-giving waters and a bountiful harvest.
Вот такое счастье.
Such a happy ending.
Когда она вновь родится на земле?
And then she will be born on earth again?
Вот уже 9 зим живет она женою великого полоза. Это последний год ее пребывания в речном царстве.
For 9 winters now, she's been the wife of the great Kolber. This is her last year in the River Kingdom.
О, Кирф, рада твоему визиту.
Oh, Kirf, it's good to see you. I feel like this story might come back later. I don't know why. The fact we have this like Tails last year is a bit. Wait, how long was it when the mom? When did Eva die exactly? How many years was that? Oh my gosh, I'm almost on my water bottle already. Wow. But the is okay, never mind. So the connection with the fairy tale doesn't happen. I'm actually very curious what will happen once this tale should be done. We have some minutes to attend to, in case you forgot to come out. We got a lot to do today.
Позволяешь мне расслабиться, так? Что ж, твои стремления без сомнения оправданы.
You're not allowing me to be at ease, aren't you? Well, you're certainly justified in your endeavors.
Ика, а это кто? Знаешь ведьму?
You Billy, who is that? Do you know the witch?
Прошу, не страшитесь ее. Она никому не навредит.
Yes, please do not be afraid of her. She will not hurt anyone. Like I wanted to.
Меня сегодня обременяют неожиданные хлопоты, потому придется отлучиться. Ничего страшного. Вскоре продолжим.
I am burdened with unexpected chores today, so I'll have to leave. That is all right. We will continue soon.
Но ты обещала рассказать об лекаре, который своровал у самой смерти рецепт черного молока.
And you promised to tell us about the healer who stole the recipe of black milk from Death himself.
Ага, мы хотим послушать.
Yeah, we wanted to hear about it.
Я подвела вас, простите. Но в следующий раз
Yes, I have let you down. I'm sorry, but next time.
Но ты говорила, что сегодня поведаешь.
Well, you said you're gonna tell us today.
Ты же сама и сказала.
That's what you said.
Вот,
Word for word.
пожалуйста.
Bullseye.
Кирфил, мы можем слегка задержаться? Разве могу я так подвести малышей?
Here, can we sit a little longer? How can I tell the little ones now like this? They get awfully violent, as you can see. The young ones are quite savage. Well, no, that's enough so to the humor later. Oh, imps be with you. Just hurry up.
Рассказывай!
We don't wanna wild the kids.
Итак, внимайте, мои нетерпеливые слушатели. Расскажу кратко, потому не возмущайтесь.
Thank you. Now, heed my word, you eager listeners. It will be brief, so don't be indigent.
Знак по имени Сердовек. И задумался...
I might just not read this. Sorry.
Его люди умирают.
I just want to comment to the kids. I don't want these kids to be savages.
Решил он тогда отправиться к самой спящей смерти в ее царство.
Because I think the more people make happy, the better it might be.
За ее тайны. Друзья дали ему в дорогу 3 пары деревянных стрел, 3 железных посоха и 3 каменных простора.
Once a hero named Sevnov decided to find out why the people died and why they are born again every time. It was then that he decided to head out to the very kingdom of the sleeping death, since it's solely where her secrets are hidden. 3 pairs of wooden boots, 3 iron staves, and 3 stone buns were given to him by his friends.
В свете обратился он к солнцу. Великое светило, символ
At dawn he spoke to the sun, great star, symbol of rebirth. I command you to show me the way to the kingdom of the sleeping mistress. And it answered, I will show you the way, brave young man. Follow me to the place where I have been buried 1,000 times. And he followed the sun into the sunset. 33 times the sun was born. While he walked 3 boots he stomped, 3 staves he broke, and all 3 buns he chewed. Then just before the sunset he came to a large foxhole in the ground. When he saw the sun sinking into the hole, he followed it.
Шел он по темным тоннелям и слышал.
He was walking through the dark tunnels and heard, Oh, there you are, dear sister, the one who brings darkness. I've been following you for 100 years, but I still can't catch up. Suddenly he found himself in a meadow, and the sun was rising. Huge moles the size of man then grabbed him and led him somewhere. They arrived at a huge golden palace, and he met the scrawny mistress. What is your name, frail queen? The hero who asked straight away. I am the mistress of death, and you, I feel, are completely out of your place. Well, since you're here, you will be a servant of mine. I'm not here to serve. I know you have a potion that can take a person's life. Give it to me, and I'll never bother you again.
Возмутилась она.
What an insolent fool, he said in anger. What are your manners, young man? You bring your sent into my place and demand the queen's treasure.
Вновь обратилась она к
However, she said to the young man, again, please help me. Catch the moon from the night sky. If you can do it in one night, you'll get the vial of potion you so desire. And pulled a moldy vial out of her pocket. Should you not make it, you'll leave along with nothing. And then Healy accepted the tempting offer. He did not know it just yet that the wicked creed had deceived him. At sunset he set out to the field with a sack that 3 leagues deep and a harpoon that 3 fathoms long. Lots of threes. He then began to wait for the night star to come. Once the moon shone in the sky, he prepared to hit the target with his weapon. But as he swung, he heard a shrill whisper. Don't touch me, said Nook. Your skillful hands are not trained to harm. The day will come when your mercy will be repaid.
Слушайте молча. Пощадил он луну.
He spared the moon and returned the mistress empty-handed. She was furious. For 3 days and 3 nights the earth got cowered, while the evil queen threatened the hero with tortures that would follow for his insolence.
И когда владычица
And as the mistress reached out with her bony fingers to draw out his soul, the red sun rose from the earth 3 times as bright as usual. blinding the queen and her attendants in a flash. Jonas rushed in and grabbed the priceless explosive of alcohol and ran after the waiting sun to return from the underworld and carry the stolen treasure. No, seriously, don't bite the moon and don't hurt the moon. We feel hashtag pray to the moon. Respect the moon, chap.
Мальчишке пришел конец. Благодарю за внимание. Здесь я вас покидаю.
This is how the story ends. Thank you for your attention. It's time for me to leave.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Буду ждать тебя.
Do we meet you tomorrow?
Конечно.
Of course. What will you do without me?
Прости за задержку, но спасибо, что ее позволила.
I'm sorry for the delay, but thanks for allowing it. My options are this is dog shit. Oh, good. Oh, Despicable Me. Okay. So I have not seen Despicable Me 1 in such a long time. But this was able to catch that reference. But yes, I know this is like blew up the moon. I know this is like they colonized the moon.
Веди. Покуда идет обучение, я в твоих руках.
Lead the way. But as long as this training continues, I am at your disposal. Can we come with you? No.
Идем в мою избушку. Начнем изучение ведьминых обрядов.
Oh god, my nose. Wow. You have anything to say, Grace, my cat? I don't think I actually can hear my cat going or not, but she's literally next to the microphone if you guys are curious. Wow, my nose feels like really stuffed right now. Let's actually go everywhere but the required spots. Because I want to see if I can find the next loneliness. The next spirit. Oh no, so it might like automatically get stopped or something, Dana?
Куда ты направляешься?
Сама не знаю.
It's gonna be controlled by me. We're gonna go to all the places but the one we need to. Haha.
Давай проверим, уложилось ли что-нибудь из вчерашнего.
Вперед. Они очищают натуру от грязи, от червей и других. Стоит употребить достаточное количество, как... Употребив большое их количество, можно избавиться от всего, что терзает твою душу и твое тело. Любая дрянь в этом...
Молодец.
This is much power.
Мы их из горящих колдовским огнем плодов. Подпитываем ими пламя внутри. Конечно. Те, что красные, горящие чудным огнем из...
Правильно. Сколько тебе Что еще за задумчивость? Только...
So my nose is getting really stuffed, so I can't really do the voice acting, sorry. Yep.
Испугалась.
Или две. Что? Однозначно ты говорила об отсутствии эффекта от недостаточного количества ягод. И лишь помню, что... Неверно? Прости, я...
You were wrong, it's a small mistake, and yet what completely unforgivable.
Я старалась запомнить.
Try hard, not just hard enough.
Прошу, не...
I don't want to yell at her.
Дело в твоей же безопасности. В твоем доме.
Значит, все же уже две.
Two will burn your guts. Two will make you puke up your own blood intestines.
Прости, конечно, за подробности. Но я не представляю, нельзя новенькой есть больше одной румяны.
So I can't do the voice acting, but my nose is getting really stuffed. I apologize for the details, but it's not other way to explain the cost for the sake to you. It makes you understand that the novice should never eat more than one book at a time. This is me on exams. Honestly, on my recent test in my Russian history course, I had a multiple choice question, and I was like, I think it's C. And then when I was like, you know what, maybe it might be B, so I erased my answer, put in B instead. No, it was C the whole time. And I wanted to bash my head to a full wall because of that mistake. Did you get it? Am I being too hard on all of this sudden? There's a point. But how I can skip potatoes, you must have everything by heart or we're done for.
Когда придет время, ты будешь рядом со мной?
You'll be when the time comes, you'll be on my side, protect me from making it was a mistake. I'll do whatever I'm allowed to. But you have to remember it's even more distant if you're always stuck now. What will happen next? I have a lot more to tell you, so please pay attention. It's not just the life that's at stake. Once again, please forgive for my poor memory and trembling my voice. The things you said are terrifying me so.
Я запомню сомнением больше мест. Лишь так поборю их.
There's no more room for doubt, and I'll have incompetent. I'll remember this time it is ready to overcome my fears. Three. I don't know why the cheat this today took happen immediately. Okay. Okay, we entered the sack.
Вот, садись на скамью. Сегодня научу тебя простейшим рецептам.
Here, sit on the bench. I'll teach you the simplest recipe today. Sit down.
И запоминаю.
And I'm memorizing.
Да, не смотри на меня так.
Yes, do not look at me like that. Number one, lay out the items you need for the rituals on the table.
Нужно будет поведать лишь о ведьминой пыли. Но сперва можно кратко рассказать и о чем-нибудь еще.
Only the witch dust will suffice, but we can barely talk about something else. So we have to cook. We gotta cook! Only the witch dust will suffice, but we can barely talk about something else first. Tell her about the witch dust, tell her about the coin, and tell her about the witch dust.
Это ведьмина пыль. Самая важная для нас субстанция, потому что используется почти в любых ритуалах.
This is the witch.
Жаль, только слишком уж медленно.
This is the witch dust. We use it in almost every ritual, so it's the most important substance for us. Although it's easy to make, it takes a lot of time to do so.
Просушиваем листья фавца, размалываем их, ступу можешь попросить у Лиры, добавляем соль, золу и растертую в муку кость. Человеческую, естественно. Кость, конечно, достать возможно. Например, попросить у могилки. У нее всегда за пазухой найдутся.
Excuse me? It's made by drying fave leaves, grinding them. You can ask Lilia for a mortar, adding salt, charcoal, and grinding bones. Human bones, naturally. There are plenty of ways to get human bones. For example, we can ask Little Grave. She always has old remains in her pot. Like, I get Little Grave is like the priestess of the dead, but like, damn. Imagine like going as like, you know what, I'm gonna go shopping today. Let me make sure I have my wallet, I have my home keys, I have my car keys, I have my ID, I have grandma's bones in my pocket. I'm good to go. But at least this Kathy walking around with bones.
Постой. Жрица хранит при себе кости?
Wait, the priestess keeps bones with her? All corpses are in her possessions, and she has every right to do whatever she wants. It's alright.
Я не сомневаюсь, что ей движут благие побуждения, но
I do not doubt that he has good intentions, but I still find this kind of savage repugnant.
Говорила.
What was I talking about?
Ах да, кости.
Bones.
На их место мы берем земли с сухого поля. Работает столь же эффективно. Наверное, потому что за годы напитаны силой лежащих в них костей. Все остается лишь засыпать в мешочек и потрясывать, нашептывать.
Oh wait, the bones from the dry field work just as effectively. Probably it has been saturated with the powder of bones over the years. Pour it into a bag and shake it gently, whispering, "Sample grass, give me a thread. Away from me, the eyes of the dead. I'll come in the morning, twigs in my grass. That night, scattered ashes and bear me. Won't last. Mother Nature blows the spell, the plunging blade, and I'm not feeling well. The Mrs. Dust shall make me mad. Blood and woe revealed to the hag." I think I got it memorized.
Еще раз. Перец, зола, соль и
One more time. 5 leaves. Ash, salt, and soil. Does anything stick in your mind?
Едва ли.
Barely.
5.
I can't. I didn't get it. Explain yourself.
Прости, конечно, но для меня это совсем непросто. Стоит мне попытаться уложить в памяти очередной кусочек какого-то знания, и тут же переходишь к следующему. Право, ты уже подвергаешь меня великому испытанию.
I am sorry, but it's not easy for me to at all. As soon as I tried to memorize another piece of occult knowledge, he immediately moved on to the next one. You put me on a great trial indeed.
Великое испытание? Это
This?
настолько
How weak you are. You'll be able to pull it off when it's your turn to console. You think it's my fault you're not doing well. Please understand that I have to teach you everything, and the blame will fall entirely on me if you fail.
Постараюсь.
I will try.
Да, решительный настрой как
All the determination is gone now. Let's talk about the coin.
Видела когда-нибудь подобную вещь? Это медное колесо зовется монетой.
Have you seen such a thing? It's a copper wheel called a coin.
Я читала о них. Отчеканено множество поколений тому назад. Никто не знает, каким образом талисманы эти использовались всемогущими предками.
I have read about them minted many generations ago. No one knows how these talismans were used by an all-powerful ancestor.
Время она налилась колдовской силы и теперь помогает нам в ритуалах. Коснись, почувствуй этот леденящий огонь. Мурашки по коже.
Since then, it has been infused with sorcerer's powers and helped us in rituals. Feel the chilling fire as you touch it. Goosebumps, I'm going to reveal one of the rituals. The ritual of luck, I think Lily calls it. Take a good look at it. Study every scratch on its ribs. Memorize the sign and shades of its embroideries. Have the image of it engraved in your memory, throwing the coin in the air and then igniting. Imagine it falling on one of the sides. You'll be able to predict the side in advance if your will is strong enough. It is said that if you're able to precede the result 4 times in a row, you will be blessed with luck from now on. Overall, it's a great trinket, and we witches are the only ones who can have the power over it. You can practice at my place in the morning for now. You could use some luck. I'll give it to you for a couple of days to learn. I'll give it to her.
Благодарю.
Thank you.
Отдельно попробую исполнить ритуал. Право, удача мне сейчас не
Thank you. I'll definitely try the ritual. I need it more than ever. Enhance bones.
Заговариваем косточку и режем на ней руны. Это может быть заклинание,
Oh, how the gecko's doing it, Chen?
защита от нечистой силы. Все можно на кости уместить.
We're cooking right now if you case about the context. And all the gecko's doing is fully waiting for you to give him food. And then he just sat up and said at my hair he wanted to get it all. Sometimes when it hits along a bone and carve wounds into it, and incantations for luck, for love, or for protection from evil forces can be placed on the bone.
Носить такую на себе надлежит неотрывно, коли уж хочешь получить желанный результат. Она обязательно должна касаться кожи, передавать тебе часть заговоренной силы, потому носят их обычно обычно как ожерелье.
It must be worn continuously. If it is to achieve the desired result, it must touch your skin and transmit to you a part of the enchanting powers. That's why they are usually worn as a necklace.
Выявлять шею, накрывшими останками. Отвратительно.
Burning your neck with the dead remains. Disgusting. The way the most remind me of algebra for a second. Do anything to fulfill your aspirations.
Какие заговоры мы шепчем и как режем руны, поведаю позже. Процесс, я скажу, не из простых.
I'll tell you later what incantations we whisper and how we cut the runes. As you can imagine, it's not an easy process.
Готова внимать.
I think it's time I told you how to use the witch dust. I'm ready to listen.
В первую очередь следует поведать о прорицании. Остальное могу пояснить позже.
First of all, I should tell you about the prophecies. I can explain the rest later. Oh, hold up, everyone. My cat now. You feed me geckos. My cat wants to leave. But God, Lucy, enjoy your time. Sorry about that. Casey the cat. Seriously. Tell her about the prophecies.
Пора тебе узнать о пророчествах.
It's time for you to learn about prophecies.
Колдовская пыль приоткрывает
How witch dust opens a veil of faith and shows us what is coming in the life of a particular soul. For witchcraft, you only need to vat of clean water, a pot, a jug, or a bucket. Everything will do. And it's necessary to have a fragment of the ones whose fate is being prophesied in the water before we begin. It doesn't matter if saliva, but a thread. Just a drop is enough. It is important to the invisible bond is formed.
Останавливайся хоть иногда.
Please stop once in a while. How many times do I need to be myself? There's no time. I'm sorry, but we can't afford it.
Для начала ты силой бросаешь горсть пыли на поверхность
First, you forcefully throw a handful of dust onto the surface of water. Just a small one. You don't want to cover the entire surface. Then say quietly, "O Mother Earth, reveal the fate of another. O Lord of Water, whisper your will to your daughter." That will be enough for the start. Is that it? Is that enough? Repeat. O Mother Earth, reveal the fate of another. O Lord of Water, whisper your will to your daughter.
Здесь начинается самая сложная часть. Ежели сделано умеючи, боги явят тебе судьбу истинного
It is here where the chance begins. We perform correctly, the gods will reveal to you the fate of the chosen person by making the dust fall in a specific way.
получившуюся форму. Пока научу только вашим интерпретациям. Тут легче показать, нежели чем объяснить.
It is up to you to interpret
Изобразить эти фигуры.
the shapes. For now, I'll only teach you the simplest interpretation. Sewing is easier than explaining. Take a look at the surface. I'll try to make these shapes. Sew the mask.
Фигура, маска. Это любое большое пятно, что хотя бы относительно круглое.
The first shape, the mask. It can be any large spot that at least relatively round, and the mask is a twofold figure. Just like yours, it's still unclear what they're hiding. It could be monstrously beautiful scars, the cutest face in the whole wide world. It could be even the moon jazz. It could be a soft crow's beak.
Нет, что еще за фантазии?
What kind of fantasy is that?
Смириться. Не дано тебе увидеть.
It's time to accept what you shall never see, what lies beneath the mask. Only the horns that crown my head will allow me to open my face to the sunlight. To reveal it now will be as reckless as a swallowing of dozen rogue berries at once. I hope that is clear.
Итак, маска. Она говорит о некой тайне, которая вскоре будет раскрыта и приведет к необратимым переменам.
So the mask, it means that a secret that will soon be revealed and led to invisible changes. The more the mask are eyes, the more you look the more of them look out, the more people know about it. The more they see, the scarier the truth. At the same time, the mask can signify the beginning of a new chapter of life. It can be a parting of a couple, or an only change for themselves or their loved ones. This is evidenced by the presence of a small number of tiny-sized eyes. They can tell how soon these changes will happen based on the shape of the mask and the position of the eyes. Usually these masks are referred to as the eyes of the dead. Or we need to wait again.
Стоит. Здесь все элементарно.
Keep going. Scattering. The next one, a lot of scattered specters without a clear outline. This is known as a scattering. It means that you can soon expect generous gifts from fate. A rich harvest, a successful hunt, there will be abundance of everything you need. Having a wide scattering shows unprecedented riches. However, if the scatter is composed of large lumps, you are going to bite off more than you can chew. And consequently, you should expect troubles from an unexpected gifts of fate.
Это простейшая фигура змей. Очевидно, это вытянутое пятно. Пророчит скорую беду. Притом
The serpent is the simplest figure. It's obvious and it also just part of the death. It's what tells impending misfortunes. The fewer the spots around it, the worse is the trouble. The longer and more sinuous it is, the harder it will be to recover afterwards. Oh god.
важнее всего, когда на поверхности оказывается
Oh hey Olsen. It's nice to see you again.
бросает человека на произвол судьбы за его деяния, потому впереди ждет лишь крах всех надежд и мечтаний.
I hope you're doing well tonight and hope you had a good weekend. Worst of all is when there are only the serpents on the surface. This is thus that the gods make it clear that man is now at the mercy of the fate of their deeds. And thus only the collapse of all hopes and dreams lies ahead.
Будто навлеку на себя подобное.
I'm afraid that I might bring such a fate upon myself. They made some rabbit and steel. Ooh, I never heard of that game actually before. You're doing the right thing. I'm afraid that I might bring such a fate upon. You're doing the right thing. Why should you be punished like that? There are many worse fates. But he doesn't like the new mechanics. They be kick you out. There are many worse fates. We adapt and endure any hardships.
Я не смогу жить без богов, ибо их неродной дочерью наречена. Они
No, I cannot live without the gods, for I am called their daughter. They are my elders, my strict instructors, and no one is more clear to me than they are. How will I do this alone? You don't consider the mistress your elder. Curious. Don't worry, you will not be offend the gods here. Truth be told, I never seen a pure serpent deviation. Besides, we're already so no you're fake creatures, so it's nothing like that.
думай, будто тебе открыты замыслы владык. Их волю постигают лишь хозяйки корней.
Rabbit is interesting. You not think you know what the lords are up to. Only the mistress of the woods can grasp their will. However, be all right about my destiny. As long as my fate is known to us, my worries are unfold. I'm so sorry. Now then, let's continue. The vein.
Элементом змея является змей, кусающий себя за хвост, то есть кольцо. Это как раз благое знамение.
There's another type of serpent, the one that bites itself on the tail, known as the vein. In fact, it is a good omen. It means that good fortune awaits you. So if it's a line, bad. Circle, good.
Если кольцо неровное,
If the vein is uneven, there are difficulties that must be overcome in order to succeed.
так же, чем меньше
In a similar way, the fewer the spots around, the greater the success will be. You never cleared a regular game on hard, never mind the new areas. Ooh.
Замечательное знамение, ибо жизнь
How wondrous, woman, for life is a vein, no end and no beginning.
едва ли столь
Wondrous and overstated. In my experience, only a few dozen receive such an honor from the Lord.
знамения случаются неспосланы нам чаще
One of the signs are set down to us more often than others. Bad once, Eve one. Bad once.
прямо как в случае со мной.
It's like in my case.
Выходит, как вышло, что нас преследует злая судьба.
Why is it so? How come we are haunted by such evil fates? Damned if I know. Maybe it's just the way things are these days, the age of bad luck. Forgetting traditions, angry spirits, how else? Perhaps the father of memory favors witches and is angry that people treat us.
вот и портит судьбу
Maybe he spots the fate of everyone with a vile prejudice. It's every other one now.
Мне видится, что даже сам владыка вот не в силе менять путь человека. Эта нить натянута до рождения и всегда остается на месте в ходе цикла метемпсихоза.
I do not think even the Lord of Waters can change a person's path. That thread is strung before birth and always sees the place during the cycle of interest. You think so? So you don't really know. That's it. We've been distracted by some nonsense. It's time to continue. The Evil Eye!
Некоторые из тех побрякушек, что ты надевала, страшась моей якобы злой воли, созданы, чтобы защищать от сглаза.
Did you know that some of the jewelry you wore in fear of my supposedly Max's will is made to protect you from the evil eye?
Кому известно, дурной глаз ранит страшнее острого ножа.
Everyone knows the evil eye hurts worse than any sharp spear. So, the evil eye is being used to fool people like you into buying useless wits. The evil eye is a beta made up to be a sisterhood. This kind of nonsense only causes people to turn their backs on us. If you're interested, Rabbit Suit is on sale until the 14th, so we need to contact. Ooh! Interesting. Yeah, because I have a few games on my list that I would find interesting to stream. And, like, based on my current financial situation, I might need to adjust, like, which games I might play for the Sunday streams, and which games I might have to wait a bit to stream on Sundays. I thought it was just a scare to kids, but it turns out the mistress herself teaches it. Without a doubt, she knows all about it. These arcs has been kept in my cells for dozens of winters. I have worn them throughout many cycles. It is possible that the true intent of their creators have been lost for the ages, or Levi, a known magic talent, may fade into oblivion. How we live, and its nonsense still exists.
Лично мне тяжело
Personally, I find it hard to believe that the evil eye is just a simpleton's fate. Well, however, I understand your conversation. And someone will make up more nonsense like this after a circle is gone. The other time, perhaps our bones will be turned into magic trinkets. The skull of the last wits, how does that sound? And my knuckles will be hanging around someone's neck too.
Со сглазом, надеюсь, все понятно.
Well, I hope everything's clear with the evil eye. Curses. I'll deal with curses. It's a pretty common thing. Witches both cast and lift them.
неизвестно.
I know that. Most often, we're asked to lift them when some fool wishes to curse his enemies and build a pathetic intimidation of a real altar. While it isn't very effective, it's still unpleasant.
Бесполезные детали.
Can we have a few useless details? Here's the curse ritual.
Зажигаем смолистые благовония, очищаем длани особым маслом,
We burn
режем маленькие
resist incense, cleanse our hands with special oils, and slaughter a small lamb to appease the spirits. Remember, young blood has all the power. It's important to extract as much of it as possible and put it into your hands and face. Once these young blood mixed with incense, the overwhelmed spirits will do anything for us. At that point, we instruct them to torment that fortunate soul. Simple as that. Blood, oils, and incense are all we need for the ritual. To keep the spirits alive, we place a fresh entrails under the window or on the doorsteps of the poor soul. It is best to do both, of course. Abominable. No, abominable is when they tell you to lift the curse. When another fool suddenly...
Как же много в тебе ненависти к соседям.
He has so much hatred for your neighbors. You see, we serve what they are like. Not much, actually.
рассеяв проклятие.
Anyway, after dispelling the curse, you will have to bury the rotting incense that lie on the doorsteps covered in maggots.
Да, и без перчаток.
You have gloves on, so you don't have to touch it with the flesh.
Пока нам хватит.
Yes, and with your own hands, without gloves. Oh! But, oh, come on, without gloves. No, you definitely won't do this. I'll tell you the incantations and details later. We had enough for now. Is that really enough?
Похоже, бесить. Ушло.
Is that mine, I think. We have another looks like this. Please be so kind to go out the door.
Одарить природу из своего
Giving each from one gut is a good deed. Let's move on to the next topic.
Многое предстоит сегодня.
Let's continue till the evening. Let's see if the NS have got you, maybe after all.
Я должна быть строга, иначе Ива никогда не поймет, какая она...
The mask.
Маска ознаменует начало новой жизни. Великую потерю, значительные перемены, все отверстия в ней. Глаза.
That's one.
Ой, только давай без этого.
Я не запомнила.
О, боги мои.
Извини, право, я старалась. Но сей обширный массив оккультного...
So the times. I had to put up with such a fool is the father was taste my patience. When I'm afraid I fail. Okay, we gotta be careful. Well, quest, everything is clear to me. Here, next question. I'm not gonna tolerate ignorance. How many times do I have to tell you about this piece of error? What is the witch dust made of? No, let's do the coin.
Следует потереть ее, дабы обрести благосклонность владык.
Понятно. В голове...
I see there's a mess in your head. It's time to call inside a bear den and wait for the inevitable end. Oh god. Wrong. Where did you even get that nonsense? What is this rubbish? If you don't know, just say so.
Прошу прощения.
Fuck. I think I actually have to be rude.
О, вспомнила. Предугадывая сторону...
Technically, the say so is a coin can be good luck.
Неужели? Выходит, конец света отменяется.
Alright, so the end of the world is proposed. I'm not gonna pat your head. Don't get wholesome. Even if you wake up in the middle of the night, that kind of thing should be instantly remembered. But you put at least.
Идем дальше.
Let's move on. What is the witch dust made of?
Серьезно? Прости, я не справляюсь.
How can I forgive you? You're not a good learner. God, it's a simple question. How can you have failed? Ground faith, south as earth.
Быть может, мне...
I'm losing it.
Отец мудрости дарует шанс осознать ошибку
thought-
и вернуться на верную тропу.
Maybe I choose. I don't know how to actually respond to these questions. Will you dare? It is the fear of the unknown that speaks to you. Spirit was not just trying to.
Это может быть и благое знамение владыки вод. Ну, может же.
It could be a good omen from the Lord of Waters. Could it be? Could it? How can I avoid making it this mistake? How should I listen? Who should I listen to? You realize you do better, don't you?
Должно быть, считала, что я буду впитывать знания, будто шерстяное волокно в воду. Отнюдь.
I have to be an asshole, or do I? Yes, I do a lot of you, but it's all too important that you realize I will not tolerate any excuse. You're gonna blame me again for your miracle, aren't you? But
Я не отрицаю своей вины, заметь.
I really don't know what to say here, actually. Because some of it trying to be like more calming, but like everything seems to be going down. You know, I repeated this enough 7 times. Is that not enough?
Нет, ты же видишь, как мне тяжело. Протяни же руку помощи. Это не оправдывает слов, что ты уже проронила.
Мне не за что оправдать.
Чем я заслужила такое к себе обращение? Чем? Сколь много
You made my apprentice cry?
Ни одного. Нужно было лишь верно ответить на мои вопросы.
Я уже сказала, я... Что я могу с собой поделать? Прошу, на одно лишь...
I actually don't know.
Тогда почему? Почему виновата лишь я?
I try being nice and that guy like, what the f-
Наконец. Что на нее нашло? Что мне теперь сказать сестрам? Но она же совершенно... Как же она нас... Быть может, злые духи...
Do I need to like say scum now?
Нет уж. Так мы... Это все моя вина. Но что мне сделать иначе? Надо бежать за ней. Едва ли она, заплаканная, побежит к ребятне. Скорее всего, захочет спрятаться от любопытных глаз.
Well,
Где?
I have to save the game like from here because it is past my 2-hour mark. Shoot. Oh boy. Oh god, there's a good chance I might be on a bad ending now because of that moment. Like, so I got achievement to making a quai. Okay, but I'm also curious about this. So, rapid and steel. Rapid and steel. It doesn't really look like I would enjoy this game, honestly. So I'm looking at it right now on Steam. It doesn't even look that interesting to me, honestly. Apologies. Because maybe actually trying out would be nice, but right now I have to do my best on saving up money, you guys. Because yeah. Because, like, oh boy, like, I'm not making much money at work right now because I'm definitely blowing my house, but it might be a topic for the next stream. But other than that, that'll be it for today's stream. I do want to say thank you for everyone who dropped by for today, if you just chatted or looked at it. And it was a nice thing, like, a bunch of, like, returning faces, too. And take care of yourself, M-Champ. And nice to see you again. Also, nice to see you again, too, Toby. For Tuesday's stream, I'll be working on a more cleaner sketch of the graphic novel pages. So hopefully that'll be so nice. Other than that, good night everyone, and bye.